If you're looking for something for your children to do coming up this Valentine's Day, just check out this project. This is Becky Hoskins. She's a teacher here at the Quincy Art Center. We're making tiles out of a dry on your own clay.
Yeah, this is actually something you can do with air dry clay, which you can pick up at any craft store. It comes in different colors. It'll come in a terracotta or a gray color. We've got the gray this morning.
Cool. Now check this out. What are we doing first? And I really like how you have simple, easy ways to roll these things out, because clay can be kind of intimidating.
It is. It's hard to roll out clay to a nice, even depth, which helps you get a really nice finished dried product. So what I've done here is I've just taken some magazines for the same magazine, and I'm using that to stop my rolling pin so it can't go all the way down to the board that I'm rolling on. It'll keep it nice and consistent.
That's perfect. And one thing that we've done already, we've already rolled out one tile for me, and we've cut it down. Now, one thing that you told me, what's a good tip for rolling out and cutting out something freehand like that?
Okay, so I think the easiest way to cut something freehand is to just, with a tool, you can use like a plastic knife that you would have in your silverware drawer. Just go ahead and real lightly trace a square there.
Okay. And she said to do it very, very lightly so that you just go over it over and over again, and then that way everything at least is controlled.
Yeah, so there you've got your basic shape. It was easier to do because you did it lightly. Now if you go over it several times, you'll get it cut out.
We'll end up with something that looks a little like this. Now, coming up, we're going to be showing you how we're going to turn this piece of clay into beautiful works of art to hang on your wall just like this. Check out these beautiful designs this morning, just done last night, and this is all about air dry clay, so stay with us. We're going to show you how to finish this up. We're getting creative with folks here at the Quincy Art Center. This is Becky Hoskins, a teacher here, and we've been making this tile project this morning. One thing that we're going to be doing with this tile is putting a second layer on it. Now tell me how the second layer happens.
Okay, so second layer, you will need a cookie cutter. We chose the letter B, so you'll go ahead and you'll just press that cookie cutter into the clay, like so. And when you're all done, you'll have your letter. It'll come out something like this. And you'll need to then set your letter down, again freehand, a smaller square this time. So you'll end up with now 3 pieces like this.
And I can see where it's going to be layered. This is going to be fun. We're actually making some of these tiles for my little girls, so their names start with B. We're going to keep with the B theme over here. Now, one thing you'll have to check out, this entire table made of tiles this morning, but what happens, you say that clay makes its own type of glue. I had no idea. And what's that method called?
Yeah, the glue that clay makes, we call that slip. And all that is when your fingers are wet and you touch clay, you get this kind of gooey mess. Again, we call that slip, and that's what enables the clay to stick to itself. So on this B here, what we'll want to do is we'll want to do what we tell the kids is scratch and attach. So we scratch the back of the B.
Kind of just roughing it up a little bit.
And then also here on this square, we go ahead and we scratch that up. Then in the shape of our B, we'll put some water on the back of that, like so. We'll press those together, and you end up with something, this is one that I did earlier, that ends up looking like this.
And so you have, will you scratch and attach it to the tile here as well?
Yeah, you can either scratch and attach it, or I'm going to use a little hot glue and some magnets on mine here, as you can see. And that way I can change my letters out year round. Mine is going to say love for Valentine's Day when all is said and done. But like I said, because it's going to be held together with magnets here, I can change it out so it says different things throughout the year.
That's fun. Well, coming up on KHQA this morning, we're going to be experimenting with other fun art projects just in time for Valentine's Day. There's all sorts of fun things going on here, so stay with us.
Such an easy way to give a nice personalized gift on Valentine's Day, and ladies love personalized gifts.
I'm not getting you anything.
No, not me, but I'm helping out your wife.
Okay. I'll make her something.